Hello, my name is Horacio Roa. I am a coach, dietary technician with 40 years experience in self-healing. I want to share with you my tips for healing myself. Um, then I'm going to do 4 classes. That's the number one about how you can use yoga and different exercises for activate the nervous system. Then from the mouth through the whole pipe, uh, the body break the foods in a small and a small and a small piece in the molecular level, like iron or magnesium minerals, for be absorbed from the short intestine. Then in the stomach, the base of the stomach, we have the chloride acid, which is the pH is very low. It's too very acidic for break food. Depends what you eat. If it's food only have three sources of nutrients: fat, carbs, or sugars, and protein. Then in those we have the soluble vitamins and minerals, which is they are in water or they are in fat. Then the digestive system is a machine to chop the food and also then with the chemicals we produce, insulin, bile, the acid in the stomach. And one of the more important elements for digestion and the absorption of nutrients is movement. The movement is part of the design. It's not a choice. The human body, the machine, is designed through movement to dump toxins through your feet, to do like a tamization, a filter, where the movement and gravity, the food start going down and pee and poop, and is a refinement of the nutrient through movement, which is the factory, one of the main productions of the human factory is in females produce the eggs in the ovaries each month and produce the sperm in males, which is a very refined work for reproduction. Then the energy, the electricity is coming from the burning. The first exercise for beginners and not is start to open lower back and start to connect your brain with your stomach. And I go from 1 to 100 in all the exercises, and you do 10 or you do 5. But the concept to move your intestines, to move your stomach, to help or to add an important element like this chew is exercise. Then here I grab my fist, I put it, then here is something I use, and I recommend it if you're going to do the 4 classes to get one ball of this one, and the another one, like this one, they are very easy to get. If you don't find it, call me and I will have it to you. But the stomach and the liver is in the right, is actually the biggest organ, and the liver organ, which is mainly is the brain of the immunity system and is who regenerate the rest of the body and itself. The liver can do self-regeneration. If we lose 50% or even 75% of the liver can grow back. Then the cells, the hepatic liver, the hepatic cells, they are very smart. And this is the more important organ with the heart and the brain. Then the liver is basically the brain of the digestive system. Then if the liver don't produce enough bile, or if the gallbladder is dirty and cannot accumulate the right amount of bile, that can mess up our digestion in the process to digest proteins and fat. Then the movement helped me for the gallbladder can spit more bile into the short intestines. The bile is coming from the liver, and the liver don't have nerves, you cannot feel it, but the gallbladder, the pancreas, the stomach, they are painful organs if you get sick. Then when you get sick from the liver, make you sick completely, change your color, change your mood. Is better don't get sick with your liver. Then hands, and then 9 points. Then remember these 9 points because we're going to use it. Actually, I have a small book and many tapes, many films about the 9 points for help different health issues in your prostate, ovaries, digestive system, kidneys, which is based in the movement of blood, in the movement of the lymphatic system, and in the squeeze of the glands to produce secretion. Then, 9 points. First point is the belly button, this is the reference. Then you have one right and left, three in the center, then three above, which is there in the center, where it's the middle of where there are the ribs, and then in the side of the ribs you have six, and then in your bladder, ovaries or prostate, and side for male. The 9 points, and I start to work on it. I choose the base one in the bladder, and I go all the way down, and this is 1 to 100. I try to stay there, left, right, left, back, up, switch, and I change a point. I'm going to work on my body back, and at first I press with legs, my stomach, back, and again. If you cannot go all the way down and get to this position, start to working on it each day. Try to have a goal. Then I squeeze my stomach with my legs and I go back and forward, back, up, back, up, right. Then the movement to the right, the movement to the left is very important. The twist, then all the twists, I go to the left, I go to the right, back, go the way, to the left, try to look back, and what they're looking for is twist my stomach, kidneys, but the exercise is coming from the brain, spinal cord, medulla, and nerves. Then here we add one very, very important element in the digestion. This element is missing and is the nerve system, the brain. How is your brain? How is you are under stress? You are under emotional pain. You are with difficulty to sleep. You have a lot of friction and anger. You feel betrayed. Count. Then our nerve system is connected directly with the digestive system. And if the nerve system is not calm and is not under control and have the right nutrients and is healthy, it's going to bother, going to spoil your digestive. Then all the twists we do to the right and to the left, they are for loosen up your 32 vertebrae. Then between the vertebrae, they go in the big nerves to the organ. Then there are three nerve systems: the vagus, the parasympathetic or the sympathetic, or the active and the passive. Or this one you have control when I move my hand, and this one I don't, which is control digestion, control heartbeat, control many functions that are not under my control. If I say now, stop nerve system, stop life, stop heart, they don't. They're going to keep working. That's why our life is not really under our property, it's not ours. It's actually something given to us for a period of time. Then to improve this life, and it's about now and today, it's not about how I feel today, then I try to work on neck, on divide your spinal cord in three sections. Then cervicals, dorsals, or pectorals, and lumbar. Then I try to work with each one, but the vertebrae not only move to the right, to the left, the vertebrae also go forward, and I try to stretch and stretch legs and stretch my back, relax neck. But the vertebrae also go to this way. The vertebrae have four directions: north, south, east, and west, right, left, up, and down. Then the body is divided in the upper body, the lower body, the right, and the left. Then the opening, the side opening is so important, like the twist opening or the back. Then all these openings is health, healing for your nerve system, means you get two for the price of one, because the course is about the digestive system, but now I share with you information about the nervous system, but we cannot really heal it. That's why holistic is the way. We need to understand how all the instruments of the orchestra work and how they need to be tuned and tune up between them and tune up with the orchestra director, which is the brain. Then health is music, is beauty, like music. If it's a good music, and good musicians with good healthy organs who make music or who make notes. Then the beginning and the ending of the digestive system is the mouth and your sphincter, your rectum. Then is the ending of the colon. And actually the skin is the same from the lips and your rectum. Then this is a pipe, but this pipe needs to be relaxed in order to digest the food. Then that's why the nervous system awareness is very important. You need to see how you are, if you are happy or you are not, and that is going to produce pain in your stomach if you are unhappy. Then back to the side, I go all the way to the right, and with my head, I try to take my elbow, looking up, and stretch my side. Then kidneys in the right side, you have liver, the biggest organ. Then you have the gallbladder is around, attached to the liver. I try to stretch, open the organ, and breathe in and out and open the tissue. Then, when I open the tissue, when I stretch the net of cells, the blood going in, the oxygen going in, and you can do only this. But this is very good for today because this is more oxygen into the cell. And here is another key for digestion. Then the digestive system produces energy through the metabolic system, which is transform the food in electricity. Then one main component in chemistry for fire is oxygen. Then where is oxygen is no sugar or is no cancer. The more oxygen you put in your system, and that's why we include water. Water have one, two molecules of hydrogen and one of oxygen. Each time you drink water, you add to your system hydrogen and oxygen. Then bring in here, and I stretch adrenals, which is there on top of kidneys. The right side is my liver. And going to the left, and left side is in the front, you have the pancreas, which is the side of your fist. And the pancreas is very important. You don't want to get messed up with your pancreas. I mean, I make it easy. You curb your pancreas with too much sugar and carbs. So then, this is the pancreas, and in the back is the spleen, which is a reservoir of blood and refine the blood. There, I stretch my spleen and my pancreas and my kidneys and my adrenals gland. They are on top of the kidneys. Then the endocrinal system, the glands like the pancreas, the thyroid gland, the adrenals, the testicles or the ovaries, the thymus gland, the hypothalamus, all the glands, they are the intelligence of the body produces hormones. The hips, then the issue of hips is very important because uh, the intestines actually is where the food get absorbed and become part of the blood. Then this is a key process and crucial process in digestion. That's why if we get inflammation in the intestines, which can be diarrhea or can be constipation, it's the same, or we skip days in the intestines, we need to pay attention on that. Then any advice about food, please connect to me. Also, we have a cooking classes, and I try to share different modalities in relationship with your personal issue. Then we're going to finishing now. Please try to practice this exercise until the next class. And uh, today is an introduction for become more connected with your digestive system. And digestive system is now about to eat the food you like. Digestive system is about produce the energy, the electricity you need for your life. And this energy can coming from kerosene, from oil, from gasoline, or for a very clean and beautiful source. Then we become what we eat, what we think, what we feel, what we do. Then the next class I'm going to cover all the work with pelvis, hips, intestines, and um, important to understand the inflammation of the intestine produce damage. If you have a tummy and you have inflammation, which is only be overweight and have tummy, through time that's produce damage in your organs, in your intestine. Then to work on the inflammation is the priority to understand where it's coming from. Then the last exercise actually will be for inflammation in the pelvis, and we're going to concentrate more in the stomach. Then slowly I'm going to go to the left on my left glute, and then I try to go the lowest I can, change to the right glute and go up. Then the six abs, the diaphragm muscles, and the two and two abs we have in the side, they are designed also for mash the food. Then if you have a big tummy and you have inflammation, that is bacteria, that is acidity, that is fungus, that is maybe virus, but the strength here, see, the strength in the stomach. Here is the aim. Through the classes, you become more strong in the stomach because this strength help for release tension, help for cooking better, helping for digest better the food. Then this is a very simple exercise. I go into the right, and then I am on my sacral, pushing the sacral, stimulating nerves. Sacral, there are three nerves, three vertebrae, sorry, going to the intestine. Then for a prostate or for cysts in the ovaries or for cancer in your utero or a bladder infection, urinary infection, we are in the same problem. The area they are weak, the area they are too acidic, the immunity system cannot to protect you because it's too much trash. We need to clean the colon. Then here, next class, I'm going to talking about detox and cleaning. Then cleaning, elimination is the first process for health. Then without cleaning, we cannot to really fix anything. Then we need to understand the value of hygiene more in the intestine. Thank you very much. Hope to see you next class. Send me questions. Bye.